Americans often do and say some silly things, and sometimes they get a bit worrying. And today we're going to be taking a look at some of the best examples of these. So it's a picture of someone scratching their nightstand because I don't know why. Lol, yeah, I'd be freaking out too if my clock was displaying nonsense numbers referring to 23:36, obviously meaning 11:36 at night. You are aware that's a 24-hour set clock, right? So it's just saying 11:36 p.m. I'm sorry if this isn't PC, but I don't care about the British customer. I'm pretty sure most of the world uses 24-hour time, but I don't understand why you'd use 12-hour time. It just seems far less convenient. Like, if you can count to 24, it just makes so much more sense to have your clock set that way. Maybe unpopular opinion, but real English is the American English, and British English should be considered the same as a dialect. Right, and how did you come to that conclusion exactly? At the airport, America will be lost to the immigrants thanks to Biden and Kamala. Norway, here I come. Right, okay. I mean, I'd never understand, especially when, like, Americans complain about immigrants. Like, your whole country is basically immigrants. Why are you complaining? It's not even like you've got, like, a lack of space or anything. What did you swear you never do as a parent that you ended up doing after all? Letting kids eat and drink in the car. I swore my car would never have crumbs and apple juice stains all over my back seats. I guess it depends on the length of the car ride. If we're going for an hour and a half and my kids get snacky, I'm not going to let them sit there hungry in favour of sticking to my guns. We don't tend to serve meals in our car. Who serves meals in their car as if it's like an airplane journey? And if we're going for a 5-minute drive to the park, they can wait until we get there. But if we're going to be on the road for a little bit, have an applesauce pouch kiddo. We have seat covers for a reason. I hate when British people chime in on a clearly American question. Driving an hour in Europe, you could be in a different country. Driving an hour in the US, you are most likely in the same state. It's not the same. This person is American. No one in the UK serves applesauce pouches to their children. That is a purely American thing. Also, what are you on about with that? Like, the nearest drive to a country from London is probably Wales, and that's like got to be at least 3 hours. Average wake up time by countries. And it says the average wake up time by countries. America is 5 a.m. or earlier. I very much doubt that. Go to any gym in America and you'd understand. We do more by 9 a.m. than most of the world do in their entire day. I very much doubt that. As a German who ironically doesn't know German, this does sound amazing, even though I can't understand the German language is beautiful. You have German heritage. You are not German. You are an American whose grandparent is probably German. Those European bastards says, sorry, we don't tip after walked out, close the borders to Europeans now. I understand because American like waiters and waitresses need those tips because for some reason it's legal to pay waiting staff like $2 an hour. But it's such a stupid system, innit? Not my check, by the way. They were French. Take from that what you will. Fair enough. Europors don't even have modern day technology in their homes, AC and microwaves. We don't. That's new information. That's strange. How come I'm eating food I've warmed up in my microwave? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in England, we don't have AC in a lot of homes because I guess back in the day before global warming, it used to only get hot about 3 days a year. In a lot of like new flats, there is AC, but in most there's not. And I think that should change. It just gets so hot here in the summer. It's unbelievable. I know people will be like, oh, it only gets like 30 degrees. Yeah, come to England in 30-degree heat. It is so much different to anywhere else in the world at 30 degrees. And tipping definitely makes servers better servers because 15% is a starting point. The better the service, the better the tip. They try and do a great job. Eating out in Europe is painful. The service is deplorable and slow, and the lack of enthusiasm is palpable. Right, I agree with this to a certain degree. I don't believe the tipping culture in America is good. I think it's really, really bad. But eating out in America, it's so much better. Like, the staff are just so much more like, I don't know what, like, they're just better at serving you, it seems. Like, they're fast with everything. Even like in McDonald's, you go up to it's actual fast food. I can't remember the last time I went to a McDonald's and didn't wait 20 minutes for my food. I might as well just go to like a normal restaurant. You go to America, you order something, you turn your back and they're like, oh yeah, here's your food. You're like, what? That was like 10 seconds. But to be fair, you don't even tip people at McDonald's, though. At least I don't think. But service out in America is typically just far better than in Europe. But European service isn't bad, and the system we have over here is obviously far better. Like, the waiters don't have to rely on tips to live. If aliens landed on Earth tomorrow and you had to pick one person to represent humanity, who would you pick? Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, Kanye West, Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross. Probably the thickest bastard to ever grace the internet. Yeah, I'm choosing Elon Musk. He's the best out of a bad bunch. Sorry, we don't tip, laughs and leaves. The average European tourist will act so progressive until the nanosecond they have to help service workers make a living wage through tipping, at which point they become Hitler too. That's a bit dramatic. I don't think Hitler was known for not tipping servers. Also, it's not even what are you on about? It's not a progressive system. And like, for context, we do tip people over here in the UK. We just don't tip them for like literally everything. Like in America, someone holds the door for you. You're expected to give them money. Like normally you get a service charge at the end of the bill, and like no one ever really complains about that. During summers in the UK, they will regularly just die of heat stroke instead of buying $200 air conditioners because they can't afford them. Quite sad. If he's European, it's basically impossible that he has a job that pays well. You folks are extremely poor. It's no wonder you can't afford to tip. At least I can afford an ambulance for free. Have fun getting a heart attack and going into debt. Your country is a scam. Oh, and this nerd has pulled out a load of figures. No one cares. Those figures probably aren't even accurate, nerd. The oldest living shark, older than the USA. Bro, how is the shark older than the USA? I doubt the shark has been alive for 2,023 years. What? The Earth and USA was created 2,023 years ago. I doubt the shark was the first person alive. What is going on in American schools? Wait, what? The ultimate guide to tipping at hotels? You are joking. What? There's this many people I need to tip. What? All right, shuttle, like cab driver, I guess that's almost expected. It's still pretty unreasonable, but still, valet parking. Oh my God, the one that really gets me is like Uber Eats drivers. Man, like you lot in America pay so much for Uber Eats. Like here, you pay like maybe like a £2 delivery fee and like a £1 service charge. Over there, you gotta pay like, if you do like a $20 order, it always ends up coming to about like 35, 40. It's ridiculous. It's a scam. Door staff. Is that just someone that, they hail cabs? You can do that yourself. You just go like that with your hands. Bellman, okay, they take your stuff up to your room. Okay, I can understand giving him a little tip for that. Front desk attendant. What? For what? Checking you in? What a ridiculous concept. Concierge for quick directions. What? $10 to $20 for giving you quick directions? Are you mad? What is that to be expected in America? Because I've never done that. $10 to $20. Housekeeping $3 to $5 per day. Okay. I thought that was just like an optional thing. Room service, waitstaff, oh my God, the bartender one gets me every time. Like, I'll go into a bar and I'll pay for my drink and they'll just give me like a death stare. And they'll be like, oh, was something wrong with your drink? Was something wrong? You'd be like, oh no, sorry, like I forgot to tip. You got to give them a tip. And it's just like, man, you gave me a beer. Why am I paying extra for this? Why can't your boss just pay you fairly? Come on. Pool or beach attendant. What on earth? Accent? British comes, I'm one accent, which is British. It's to a person from Liverpool and a person from Surrey, and they definitely don't. American accents always sound exactly the same to us too. I'm gonna be fair, no they don't. Like a New York accent is very different to a Texas accent, for example. I don't even know what that is, which is fair. LMAO, people from Chicago and Kentucky don't sound anything alike. As a European, it's wild to me how shitty healthcare and transport in America are. Truly baffling. I hope your dad gets better soon. I would donate if I could. American healthcare, shitty? They have the best doctors on earth. The dad's in a crummy situation for sure. But he's lucky he's in America. Otherwise, he'd likely never walk again. What kind of brainwashing is going on? Well, I think doctors in other countries are like part-timers or something. Like they just read a medical book and was like, oh yeah, I can be a doctor now. I am mostly Irish. That said, I am a multiple generation Irish American. So what, your great-great-granddad was Irish? Is that it? Why can't the Irish just spell things the way they sound? I agree English is confusing. Then again, I would assume we can agree Irish is clearly an Anglo language. You are American. Your ancestors may well have been Irish, but you are not. Were you born here, raised here? Have you even ever been here? Nope, never have been. Yes, as I stated, I am an American. I was not joking. My great-great-great... How did you even trace that far back? My great-great-great-grandfather was born in Cork. You seem almost offended that I am an American with opinion. Why? Because you're not fucking Irish. Great-great-great-great... What? Would it be safe to go to a football game? I am going to be in Lisbon for a week and I like going to go to matches when I am there. I have tickets for Sporting CP and Amadora on the 5th of November. With the current situation in the Middle East, would it be a safety concern? I am really looking forward to it, but my dumb American paranoia is kicking in. What? Due to the situation in the Middle East, will I be okay in Portugal? Please give me an example of something someone said to you that was so astonishingly stupid you can never forget it. Someone complaining that there were too many Spanish people on their holiday to Spain. They're either Latino or Hispanic, not Spanish. What? Most Americans will circle the gym parking lot at least 5 times to find the best and closest space to the entrance, then immediately proceed to run on the treadmill for half an hour. Bullshit. Good luck finding a gym in Europe. Yeah, you're right. We haven't invented those yet. I don't even know what that is. Like and subscribe if you also don't know what a gym is.